skip to 2 minutes 45 seconds if you don't want to listen to the part where I tell you what happened previously on Queer is a Free Action. Welcome to Ale and Well Met. How are you?
Lovely. How are you today?
Good.
A beautiful afternoon.
You catch a glimpse of the kitchen. Someone walks out and you recognize it as one of the guys who robbed you last night.
Oh, he's here.
Who's here?
He's in the back. I just saw him. I swear I just saw him.
The plan is just to stake out the place?
Yeah, I suppose so.
A few more hours pass, the last guests leave, and then you see sort of the kitchen crew filtering out of the alley behind the restaurant.
Time to go.
Your cleric goes clink, clink, clink as you enter the empty restaurant kitchen. You hear from the door, "If you're going to the trouble of breaking into my restaurant, you might as well at least come and have a conversation." Through the doorway, you see a very nice sort of restaurant office. Sitting behind the desk is a woman who, in official terms, she's a Yuan-Ti pureblood. A couple of guys come out of the pantry. One of them you recognize as the floor manager from earlier.
It seems weird that a secret society would have employee paperwork.
My dear, we're also a restaurant.
Ooh, I really don't like being called my dear. I'm not your dear. Can we just attack right now, or do we have to?
Yeah, totally. Oh, I'm going to have fun with you. And she shapeshifts. And where she was a moment ago is a massive constrictor snake. Out from the pantry, you see...
Is that Dr. Archigatova's blah?
It is. So another guy walks out of the pantry wearing something strapped over his shoulders. You see two mechanical arms extend from his back.
Another punch-sword combo, because this has really been working for me.
Punch-sword combo it is. Your spectral arm, punches through her, and you see the spirit of the snake, get ripped from her body.
Still casting at second level.
18 hits.
15 hit and 18 does. Only 6 damage this time.
You can describe, it hits her and she goes down.
There we go.
Okay. It hits her and she goes down. Does a... Never mind. Oh, he gets a second attack. He rolled a natural 1 against Sasha, and his second attack is considerably higher. 18 against AC. 18 damage.
That puts me at -7.
Rose, Sasha's down. And I will move to here.
Mm-hmm.
And since it worked so well with Rogie Guy, have at thee.
Shocking grasp.
Grab it.
Shocking grasp for no damage.
Grasping thin air.
So you run up to the guy with the arms coming out of his back, the mechanical arms, as he's turning to pay attention to what's going on out the door. And you go to shocking grasp him, and one of the mechanical arms actually smacks your hand out of the way. And anything else?
That's it. That's all.
Okay, JJ, you're up.
JJ books it into... JJ heard, Sasha's down and books it over into the other room and is going to make a medicine roll. Something that he's not particularly good at, but anything to help his buddy.
Yeah.
Kind of freaking out the whole time, honestly.
Yeah. Just going shit.
Shit. Where is it? There it is. How bad did I do?
7 does not stabilize.
Oh, could I make another?
Making a medicine check's an action, correct? I believe so. Yep, that's an action.
Okay, there's nothing else I could do. Okay, I'm just gonna get back up and I will move to the other side of Sasha, in order to try to kind of like block this guy
Sure.
if he tries to come at my friend again.
Okay.
But I can't hit him right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That guy...
You better make it, you fucker.
Yeah, that guy's gonna go after you. Because it's his turn now. So he's gonna go for your knees. He rolled a 17 against your AC.
17 hits.
17 hits. Make a strength or dex save.
Strength or dex.
Mm-hmm. And you're taking 5 damage here.
Oh, I guess then it doesn't matter, because that brings me down to exactly 0.
Oh! Alright. Well, in that case, he turns around and swings a sword at Sym then.
No, you can do that. It's okay. You already said it.
Well, no. He gets 2 attacks. He gets an arm attack and a short sword attack. The plan was to knock you prone.
Okay.
The plan was to knock you prone and then short sword. He instead knocked you out, so the short sword attack goes to Sym with a 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Take 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are we? Rose is up.
All right.
You are the only person conscious in this room anymore. And you heard that Sasha just went down. And you walk out and you see that both Sasha and JJ are down.
Okay. Wait, where's Sym?
Sym is standing. Sym is engaged in melee combat with this guy who has these weird mechanical metal arms coming out from like a pack strapped to his back.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna do Spare the Dying on. Sure, it's only one person. I'm pretty sure it is.
I believe so.
Yeah. Yeah. Do Spare the Dying on Sasha.
Mm-hmm.
You have like a healing
And then
touch or healing word.
do what?
Do you have healing touch or healing word?
I have Healing Word, yeah. I'm also running out of spell slots. But Spare the Dying is a cantrip, so it does not count.
Mm-hmm.
And back to the spells. I think it's too easy to close by accident. Yeah, I'm going to do Cure Wounds. I'm going to cast it as a 2nd level.
Okay.
On Sasha, which does... yeah.
So Sasha is stable. JJ is still down and making death saves.
Yeah, I will get them next.
Okay.
Or wait, no, I can't do Cure because that's not a bonus action, so ignore that I just did that.
Right.
Healing Word is the bonus action. Okay, so I'm going to do Healing Word.
Okay.
And
you can do that at distance, right?
yes.
Yeah.
I was going to do it on Sasha, though, who is right next to me, but just...
Okay.
But
Okay.
So with the first one, you've stabilized Sasha.
Mm-hmm.
JJ is still unstable.
Right. But I need to stable them, right? Or can I heal them?
Sorry. I understand. I understand what the disconnect is. If you give like straight up hit point, like if you heal a character who is down, whether they're stable or not, they regain consciousness, have that many hit points, and join the fight again.
Then I do not at all do that cantrip thing, which it doesn't matter because it's a cantrip. But I'm going to do my cool cleric thing instead. And
oh yeah, you have like AoE heals, don't you?
I do preserve life. And in the 2nd episode or 3rd episode, whichever one it was, technically did it wrong because I can't get people more than half of their hit points, but I can go up to that far.
Okay.
So I'm doing that. It's up to 30 points. I have to spread it out amongst all of us. But CJ, what was half of the?
They're both at 0. Oh,
I know what their maximum hit points because I can spread 30 out.
18 would be half.
Okay. And then what is yours, Gray?
Is this including the +5 that you gave us?
yes.
Yeah.
That's maximum hit points.
A half of mine would be 17 currently.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do 15 to both of you.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yeah.
Sweet.
Okay. And right, so that's my. I guess it's an encounter or a daily thing. I think it's once per day. All right, that's that thing. Now I'm going to cast Healing Word because I'm going to toss it over to Sym, so he gets a few more hit points because you were pretty low too, right, Sym? That's what I'm showing. I've been trying to keep up with it. And casting it as a second level.
Is it a free action to high five as we're both brought back to life?
I feel like high-fiving is a free action.
High-fiving is absolutely a free action.
You have 7 hit points.
Sym gets 7 hit points.
Woot, woot.
Excellent.
Up to 15.
No, 8. Sorry,
Oh.
it doesn't. When it casts it twice, I keep ignoring the first number because it doesn't have all the info like the second one does.
Yeah, you get 8 hit points.
Yay.
Okay.
And I can cast like 2 more spells that aren't cantrips, guys.
Sweet.
So.
I'd like to point out we're all surrounding Arm Guy. We could probably just kick the shit out of him.
Yeah, it is your turn, Sasha.
Oh,
would you like to kick the shit out of him?
Guy.
Awesome.
I would love to kick the shit out of Arm Guy.
You go ahead and kick the shit out of Arm Guy. Roll me some attacks.
Tell the French door, yeah.
Do you stand up first?
Yeah, you should stand up first.
Standing up is generally a good plan. 16 to hit.
It hits.
Woohoo! And I am going to roll 6 points of damage.
Okay. That is the first damage he's taken all game.
Yep. I was going for the weaker link, and that was probably like my first mistake, but whatever.
No, you're fine. So at this point, I can continue with the initiative, and it is like the turns of the guys who like ran into the restaurant itself. But at this point, all 4 of you are up. You've all got like hit points. There's one guy in front of you. Would you like to continue an initiative and beat the crap out of him? Would you like to just narrate that? Or is there something else you would like to do? We can come out of initiative if you would like.
Well, here's the thing.
We can just, I think, narrate it. Because, like, I've got the spiritual weapon that's still up, so I'm going to be able to whack him twice on my next turn. And...
Let's say that's over here.
JJ's just going to fucking go in with the arms, frankly.
Okay, so everyone tell me like one thing that you do as you beat the crap out of this guy. So I think that's way more fun than just like going through the order and blah blah blah. This happens. Like there's no danger anymore.
Definitely just wailing, just punch, 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 punch.
So it's an arm fight?
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I brought an axe to an arm fight.
I brought a color spray to an arm fight. I'm blinding the son of a bitch.
Awesome.
I'm going to just whack him with a hammer and then go back and check on Snake Lady.
Okay.
How is she doing on her death saves?
I will tell you that in just a moment. Let me get these then. They can go over there. Sweet. Okay. So, Rose, are you waiting until this guy goes all the way down, or do you run back in and check on her?
I feel like it'll be pretty immediate.
Okay, so you get in like a good hit, and then you just dash right back in?
Yeah.
Okay.
To see how she's doing.
She is. Give me a medicine check.
I like the Roll20 character sheets, but it's a pain because if you want to see the map, you have to hide it, and then when you open it back up, it's like, oh yeah, that's a 19.
Yeah.
So Georgeanna, in the upper left-hand corner of the Roll20 character sheet, you'll see a couple of boxes. If you click that button, it pops it out into its own separate window.
Look at that.
Oh, cool.
Brilliant.
Okay, so 19 on a medicine check. You check her pulse, you listen to her breathing, that sort of thing. She's not doing well, but you feel like, I don't know how to say this descriptively, so I'm just going to say she has 1 success and 1 failure for death saves. So, like, a natural 20 stabilizes her, a natural 1 kills her immediately, but other than that, like, you've got a little time to work.
What had she rolled?
Hey, Sym.
She rolled, I don't know, like a 14 and a 6 or something. I don't have the rolls in front of me anymore.
Okay, 15 stabilizes.
Does it?
Yes.
Huh.
15 medicine check stabilizes.
Oh, the medicine check. No, this was like an information check. She wanted to know how the character was doing, but like, yeah, sure. I assume you
sorry,
want to...
I thought that was a medicine roll. Never mind.
It was a medicine roll for information about her condition, but I mean, Rose, if you would like to stabilize her, I'll just take that roll as well.
Yeah, I was going to get a second opinion.
Cool. So she's stable, unless.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, she can be stable too, because if Sym and my cohorts are like, it's better if she just dies. We can make that happen. Like, we had no problem trying to kill her before. But, yeah. Sym, what are you thinking?
Right now, I'm thinking this motherfucker needs to die. But as far as her, no, we need info.
Okay. Although, are we going to be that sort of people that we leave the leader, who is the worst person alive, for information while killing all the people?
Oh, I didn't say she was going to stay alive once we had the information.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Are we the best people to get this info out of them from? I mean, the scariest guy I know is like Elias.
I thought we didn't trust Elias very much anymore.
It's so hard for me to not trust Elias. And
JJ, I understand that, but Elias is the only one who could have called those thugs that came and questioned you and CJ and Sasha.
And also, didn't they tell you that they were part of the city guard, and Elias didn't tell you that they were lying? And he should have known they were lying. Like, if you own a business like Bodies, you should be very familiar with who the local guard are.
I mean,
I'm new to the city, but that makes sense to me.
Let's be honest, guys. I mean, Elias looked really scared. Maybe.
Yeah, so let's not give him extra information to make him more scared.
Maybe he did know when he couldn't tell us.
But if he was scared just when we were attacked and he went running to them, how do you think he's going to react if we, drop this at his feet?
Well,
if he's that scared, they are going to be the first person he goes to.
Sweetie, you cut me
JJ.
off. That was real rude of you. You know better. I'm not saying that Elias was scared of the robbers. I'm saying he might have been scared of those guard fellas. And if he's scared of the guard fellas, it means he knows something that we don't. We're out of the loop, gang. What makes you think this info would help us? What about your Madam Red?
What?
Why don't we take him to her then? If you don't trust my Elias, I'll try your Red.
I'm not sure why Red. I'm confused about this idea. And also, you know that those guys weren't in the guard, right?
Yes, I know they weren't in the guard.
Right.
Sym, you know how smart Madam Red is. They're onto something. She seemed weird, you said so herself.
Oh yeah, she definitely seemed weird.
Something's up.
There's no denying that.
Look, I'm not smart, but I'm not stupid.
As Sasha stands there and remembers your character trying to drink the bong water last week.
JJ, sweetie, you have your blonde moments.
As if I would ever dye my hair blonde.
So what you guys doing?
My point was, it wasn't that Elias was afraid of the robbers. My point was more along the lines of exactly where you went. Elias is afraid of whoever they are. Whoever, not the robbers, but whoever.
Lucas and Elatar, the two who showed up at.
Yeah, them.
Yeah.
So it might be hard for him to give us any information. If he's scared, then.
Well, not just that, but.
Why did he go to them then? If he's scared of them.
I don't think he went to them.
Then how did they end up there?
Okay, can I finish my thought?
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
My point being, if he's so afraid of them that he ran to them first thing with this information about us getting robbed, what do you think he's going to do with the information about Ms. Yanti here? He's going to run to them immediately.
I don't think he ran to anybody.
They showed up really fast.
We were attacked in the middle of the day.
And they showed up what? How many hours, or how soon after you guys got to work?
I danced her maybe a song and had enough time to blow it with a customer in about that time frame, but that admittedly wasn't very long.
I don't think he went there.
At this point, Snake Lady starts sort of coughing and starts stirring a little bit, like she's getting ready to wake up.
Yeah, we need to go tie her up. Who's got the best sleight of hand?
Problem. We tie her up, she turns into a snake, she gets out of the bonds.
We put her in a big bag then, I don't know. Knock her out.
Sym will walk over and clock her upside the head with a dagger
I just got the mental image of one of us just like turning around with bow and arrow, thunk, and then going back to the business, like.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oof. Okay.
We can't keep knocking her out. That's you're going to kill her.
Yeah.
We can
roll me an attack roll real quick.
Damage. If you do it with melee damage and say that you're doing it non-lethally, you can put them to 0 and have it be stable.
Non-lethal.
All right. Yeah. Dunk. She's back down and stable. You blackjack her across the back of the head.
We need someplace at least to take her.
I have a question. What are we going to do when the other people inevitably show back up? Because I only distracted them for a minute.
Oh, fuck.
They ran away. They're not coming back in the next little bit.
Oh, I assume they ran into the noise to see just what the hell. But...
You ran away from the noise. You had the noise.
My question is, where did the other guy with the arms go? He booked ass right from the get-go, and...
He did. He did not stick around.
Exactly. We need to get out of here.
I'm actually gonna go. Can I go check of that guy that I fucking slaughtered? I want to look through his stuff.
Yeah, sure, totally. The guy in the room who was doing like the reckless attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, while JJ's doing that, I'm gonna rifle through her desk and whatnot.
Actually, everyone give me investigation checks. If you think you want to use another skill like perception, arcana, anything like that, go ahead and tell me that. I'm
gonna go with arcana.
Okay.
So, 17 to go through this guy.
Yep. Hang on.
This guy specifically, and then I'm gonna roll another perception to go around the room.
Sym with a 17 arcana. Georgeanna with a nat 1.
Although, did you see what the other one would have been?
A nat 20, I know.
That's hilarious.
And CJ, what skill are you rolling, and what did you roll?
I rolled investigation, and I got a 17.
Investigation 17. Okay. Gonna start with Gray. 17 investigation to loot the body. You find on this guy, you're checking pockets, you're like pulling up shirts, stuff like that. You do find a hammer tattoo on him. It's like sort of high up on his belly. As far as things that you get off the guy, there's a nice great axe if you want it that he was attacking with.
What kind of great axe do you use, Sasha?
I usually use a battle axe, which I think comes out better than great axe, but I could be wrong.
Can I keep it to potentially sell later?
Yeah, totally. Let me see. Would you get anything else off this guy? Let me think. Plans an entire encounter and doesn't plan for the players to loot the bodies. This is how you know I'm an amateur, at least for now. What would be something cool?
Money would be cool.
You find a letter.
Ooh.
In his pocket.
Crest or anything?
No. The letter it it's folded over on a piece of parchment, and it says, to Phalith.
I memorized exploding runes today.
It says, to Phalith from Dolores.
Phalith?
Fayleth.
That guy's name. That's hard to say.
Yeah.
Definitely taking the time to note what the umbrella, or not what the umbrella, what the hammer tattoo looks like, so that way I can potentially mimic it.
Definitely. Let me come back to you, JJ, if you want to read the letter or do any other searching. Let me go down through the rest of these checks. Sym, you got a 17 Arcana. What kind of information are you looking for here? What are you sort of looking at?
I'm going to be looking for anything possibly, anything maybe possibly written with like invisible inks or hidden messages, encoded messages.
So you're rifling through the papers on her desk and you're looking for like magic stuff in there.
Yep, magic stuff, trinkets.
So
clues.
a lot of it actually is like restaurant paperwork. There's stuff like that.
I don't like that look.
No, this is just me like piecing together all the little puzzle pieces I have and seeing which ones I could which one would be coolest to give you. So you notice two things. Number one, you actually as you're looking over the desk, you see below one of the desk drawers is kind of pulled out, and you hear a very faint coming from inside it. You pull it out and you see there's a device in there that's just like a base with like a little stand attached to a base that has a piece of metal coming up from the base and a piece of metal hanging down from the stand coming up from the base. And the two pieces of metal, and they have little bits of cloth on the ends, but they're just clapping against each other. The edges of it are clapping against each other. So you find that, and you also find on the back of a piece of paper that has some hastily scrawled profit math for the restaurant. On the back, you do actually think there's probably some kind of invisible writing there.
Aha!
CJ, you rolled a 17 investigation. What sort of information are you looking for?
So, first of all, I'm sorry I accidentally, interjected during JJ. I'm just spacey in here. But obviously I'm going to take note of what that hammer tattoo looks like, because I'm going to want to remember that. And I'm going to creep over into, the, storage room, or whatever the hell.
Sure.
And see what that's all about.
Yeah, let me actually go ahead and reveal the whole of the map here. There we go.
So that's all that is.
Yeah, so in that storage room, there isn't actually really anything. There's a bunch of barrels of dried rice, salted meats, vegetables, all kinds of things. There's a couple of kegs there, but you remember, in the restaurant, there were a bunch of kegs along the wall as well. So this isn't, really the place to store beer. This might be, a private stock or something. But, yeah, this does seem to just be a storeroom. It seems like some things are, sort of knocked off the shelves or something. So it does seem like 5 people hastily shoved themselves into this room within a few seconds.
Did you say private stock? So really fancy beer?
I might have said that. Georgeanna,
There was definitely some squeezing.
Yeah. Georgeanna, unfortunately, you didn't find much with your investigation. I think you were probably distracted by making sure she doesn't die from Sym clocking her on the head again. Maybe.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Sure. Okay. JJ, are you doing anything else? Do you want to read the letter? Do you?
I am interested in what the letter says, but I'm gonna pop it back into my pocket for now.
Okay.
Because I want to do another check around the room to kind of like figure out who this woman is specifically.
Okay.
So that's just gonna be another investigation, I suppose.
Let's see. What
It's gonna be a 3.
Okay. All right.
So,
yeah.
The paperwork
Sym.
I'm going through on the desk,
Yes.
are any of them actually kind of like addressed to the quote-unquote owner or manager, perhaps giving a name?
Yes, as a matter of fact, you do find some correspondence with like a supplier, like a vegetable supplier, addressed to Aylin Wellmet, care of Akata Red Scale, AKATA Red Scale.
But her scales were yellow.
I know, it's weird, isn't it?
Better scales for yellow.
Hmm.
Does JJ
And
see
there's
this
the title.
thing, though?
Sorry, what'd you say, Gray?
Does JJ see this thumping thing?
Yeah, totally. Well, I mean that depends. Sym, what are you doing with this thumping thing? Are you picking it up or?
Oh yeah, we're pulling it out of the desk and putting
Cool.
it on the desk and
Yeah,
being
go
like,
ahead and-
guys, any clue what the fuck this is?
What does everyone do with that? And remind me, does anyone still have? Let me think. Sasha, are you still disguised?
Probably.
Okay.
What's this thing attached to?
It's sort of a stone base that curves up. It like the stone is curving up unnaturally to form the shaft of like the thing that comes up over and hangs over the base. And then like the two metal pieces, one is like attached to the stone base and the other is swinging from like the top of that shaft and like tapping against each other.
This is the fucking wildest thing you've ever described.
It might be.
Sorry, I got transfixed at shaft.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Sym, how are you on your like Arcana score?
Pretty decent. Why?
Do you want to try to like give this thing an Arcana rollover? See if it's some sort of magical device?
Actually, funny you should mention that. I was thinking about hitting it with a detect magic.
Do that, she said for no reason. Sorry, don't let me influence you. Okay.
No, actually, I was already planning on doing.
Okay.
That anyways.
You cast detect magic on this thing. And as soon as you start casting it, like it's been sort of tapping like steadily. It goes.
Is this a vibrator?
And you detect that this is, in fact, the same source of natural magic that you felt outside before the fight, before you got into the restaurant and got into a fight. You detected a source of natural magic coming from in the building. This is that source. And as you're using magic, it is, like I said, it starts going from like just a steady, slow tap to like very like a constant tapping. How long does detect magic last? It lasts a minute, right?
Detect magic lasts for up to 10 minutes.
Up to 10 minutes. Okay. So this thing is just going ding.
Yeah, this is a vibrator, y'all. That's straight up what this is.
Okay. At this point, everyone else declare for me like one thing that you want to do, if there's anything you want to do, and then we will resolve them
next time.
Next time, yeah.
Before we do that, y'all, we need to figure out where we're taking this body, because we need to get out of here.
Yeah, you do.
Somebody's gonna come back looking for her.
Yeah,
this is true.
JJ's not wrong. Sasha.
I mean, she's alive, so it's not a body. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Sasha, can you carry her?
easily.
Okay.
Where are we going to put her?
Why don't we take her into the shady warehouse across the street?
The abandoned restaurant?
Yes, the abandoned
Yes.
restaurant. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I
No,
have
you're good.
a dead
You're good.
misunderstanding.
Okay. So the plan for next time is to take her across the street to the abandoned restaurant with the things that you found. And we will leave it there for now. Thank you very much for listening, and thank you for playing. I think this episode probably ran a little long, but I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. If you liked what you heard, you can follow us on Facebook at Freeactionqueers, on Twitter at QueersFree, on Instagram at Freeactionqueers. If you have feedback, you can send us an email at freeactionqueers@gmail.com or check the show notes for our Discord link. Remember, stay free, queers!